Virgo, this is going to be your law of attraction reading. My name is Marisol. Welcome to my channel. Take what resonates, leave the rest. All of the cards that we're using will be in the bottom of the description. This is going to be a 6-card reading, and I formed some questions to manifest your desires right now, okay? If you're looking more to understand the law of attraction, I have a podcast course called Understanding the Law of Attraction. The links are in the bottom of the description. Let's begin. Let's ask the universe to give us a clear and concise message for Virgo. Law of Attraction reading. Solitude. This makes perfect sense because if we look at a card at the Hermit represents Virgo. And so the Hermit goes alone, prays, stays in silence. They might meditate, right? And that's the way they get enlightened. They also trust their intuition, trust their inner wisdom. That's the way you're going to get the answers to your questions. I see that you're grounded. There's success. There's abundance here. You might be studying something. You're at the end of a situation. So anytime there's an ending, there's a new beginning. And I see a lot of good luck here. That represents your desires, okay? You may be wanting to study now, right? To study something different, maybe. What can you do right now to manifest those desires or to learn something different? Let's see what's happening here. Let's see what you can do to manifest those desires right now. Well, there is a difficult decision that you have to make. You've been thinking about this. Remember that you have choices. Trust your intuition, trust your inner wisdom, trust what you're feeling. Okay, Virgo? I feel like you've already made that decision because the swords are down. You've already made that decision. Where in life do you need to push? You got the Knight of Cups in your marriage, okay? That is what the universe is saying. Where in life do you need to relax? In general, you relax enough because this came out in reverse. So this is telling me that you take the appropriate time to relax. You're very grounded. You understand that through relaxation, you heal. So I feel like you take the appropriate time to relax. Something you are missing that can help you. Stability. Stability. You want stability in some way where there is more money coming in, right? Maybe you want to establish a business that you feel is going to make you stable, right? But that's what you feel is going to help you. A resource you must tweak or relocate to make your desires come true. You got the Three of Pentacles. Has to do with creativity, okay? Creativity and getting rewarded for your creativity. This could mean that you go for promotion. This could mean that you get a new job, and you earn more money, or that you get a second job and you earn more money. This could mean that you put up your own business, right? But this is getting rewarded for your creativity. At the bottom of the deck, the universe is saying, have a plan, have a strategy, okay, Virgo? Let's start clarifying these cards, beginning with your present desires, which are to learn, to study, to get more abundance, to get more success. The Page of Cups is telling you to trust your intuition, trust your inner wisdom when it comes to money, because the fish represents money. You've already made a decision that has to do with learning, with studying, so that you could bring more money in. Also has to do with your creativity, right? And getting rewarded for your creativity or your skills, whether that's getting a new job or getting a different job that pays you more money. The universe is saying, where in life do you need to push in your marriage, right? You got the Knight of Cups, which represents your marriage. And the universe is asking you, rest, relax, rejuvenate, meditate. That's the way you're going to get answers, okay? Let's get one more card for it there. Because you've been through a difficult time, but I feel like you have evolved. So you have to trust yourself, trust that you can be a good partner in your marriage. Where in life do you need to relax? Well, you've been very anxious, very stressed, right? This has been because you haven't been able to relax. Your mind is very active. You try to, but your mind is very active. And so the Nine of Swords is saying, relax, right? Turn that card around. You know how to relax. Relax. Instead of focusing on what could go wrong, focus on what could go right. Focus on the solution instead of the problem. Because when you focus on the solution, you get more solution. But the same is true for when you focus on the problem. You'll see more of those problems, right? So a lot of times when we're stressed, when we're anxious, those are unfounded worries, right? And so it's that your mind is very active. Meditation is a good way of relaxing the mind. So try meditating to relax your mind. Something you are missing that can help you. It looks like you're missing that sense of stability. You do have a difficult decision to make, right? Take your time, but trust your intuition, trust your inner wisdom. It looks like you've been caught blindsided. Remember, you have choices, okay? A resource you must tweak or relocate to make your desires come true. This has to do with your creativity, right? And getting rewarded for your skills, for your creativity. Remember that you are a leader, but you need to learn how to stay grounded like this King of Cups. This King of Cups stays grounded no matter what. You also have to learn how to listen to your intuition, listen to your inner wisdom. Your intuition, your inner wisdom is trying to tell you something related to your skills, related to your creativity, and how to get rewarded with that creativity. Always remember that you have choices. That's what the Lovers is about. Whether in love, whether in a job, in any situation that you're in, love or job, right? You have choices, right? It's up to you to exercise those choices. You're at the end of a situation. The universe wants you to know that everything is fine, okay? There is a contract coming your way, That's going to bring you more money. Let's see what your law of attraction card says. When I reverse the thought, I reverse the condition. And this is about this. When you reverse the thought, you reverse the condition. The thought is what's making you anxious, what's making you stressed, what's making you worry. So we want you to relax. There is no condition so severe that you cannot reverse it by choosing different thoughts. However, choosing different thoughts requires focus and practice. If you continue to focus as you have been, to think as you have been, and to believe as you have been, then nothing in your experience will change. Remember that, Virgo, okay? You have to change your mindset. Let's see what your angel number is going to be. Let's ask the universe to give us a clear and concise angel number for Virgo. This angel number is not only going to give you more information about your reading, but it's also a positive message from someone that has crossed over. And I will put this angel number down in the bottom of the description. Transition 3, 4, 5. The 3 is saying that you're supported. The 4 is saying that you're protected by your angels, by your spirit guides. And the 5 is saying that you've been through a transformation, through a change. Here's your message. You're in a period of transition and change. Embrace new beginnings and trust in the process of transformation unfolding in your life. 3, 4, 5. I will put that angel number down in the bottom of the description. Let's get your Dream Big, Manifest Big card. Mission statement. Writing a mission statement helps to define your life's purpose. It is an expression of who you are and how you intend your life. It can help guide you in a time of struggle or when facing big decisions, which you are, Virgo, and ground you to what matters the most. Your statement should include what you are most passionate about, your abilities, and what you believe is most important to you in your life. When you read your statement, you should feel that this summarizes you and your desires in your life. Let's see what your crystal oracle card is going to be. And your crystal oracle card is also going to give you more information about your reading. I've made a thumbnail of this crystal, and the thumbnail is a smaller image of something that you can use on your videos, on your vlogs for your creative endeavors. I also print mine and put them on my vision book. Let's see what yours is going to be. We'll put the link in the bottom of the description. For those of you that are interested, once again, in learning about the law of attraction, you could go look at my podcast. The link is in the bottom of the description. Chalcedony Vivid Expression. Let's see what this message is all about. Your crystal is Chalcedony. Chalcedony strengthens your self-expression and communication. You no longer take what is said personally, and you become more relaxed. The stone gives you a gentle charisma. You need to relax, right? Alright, let's see what your affirmation is going to be. And with these cards, you get a message before you get your affirmation. And your message, Virgo, is about kindness. In order to be kind, you must open your heart to the gentle qualities of caring and compassion. Be kind to yourself. Have reasonable expectations and give yourself due praise. In order to nurture the gentle quality of kindness, cherish yourself. When you do something for yourself, you automatically extend the same energy to others. Kindness melts barriers of ice around people and empowers those who are afraid. So reach out to the lonely, draw out the shy, include those who feel isolated, and comfort the sad. Your rewards will be a sense of inner peace, warmth, and love. Here's your affirmation. I am kind to myself and others. That's going to be your affirmation. We've gotten to the end of your Law of Attraction reading. If this reading resonates with you, please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment. You never know how your comment might help someone else. And that's what we're here for, forming a community. I'll see you next time, and I want to thank you so much for being here.